Coach, congratulations. How did you win the game?
We got an owner that cares about our team, and he also cares about the Saints. So he just pushed the field goal a little bit right a couple of days ago, and then he just tapped the ball out of bounds for us. So got to thank Mr. Benson for this one, okay?
Divine intervention.
Yeah, it definitely. I don't know. That is the reason you have to play for 48 minutes. So you have to play for 48 minutes because you never know what's going to happen. And we kept chipping away. It's like I told you guys right from the start. It's a really, really tough team to play against. They got a lot of guys that can go get their shot. They run a lot of good stuff. For shooters. And it's really tough trying to get over screens and be able to challenge shots. But we just kind of hung in there and kept chipping away at it. And, we finally found a way to get ahead. And then AD made a great play on the ball at the end.
Coach, could your team have played any better than they did in, say, the final 2 minutes, both ends of the floor?
We were really good defensively. And as I said, it's really difficult to stop those guys, but I thought we did a much better job of getting out and challenging shots. We did a much better job of rebounding the basketball, but they're a hard team to play. They could easily be 4-1 right now, and that's the way this league's going to be. Everybody talks about the West. There's some pretty good teams in the East too now. So any game you line up and play, I think you're going to have to play, at a high level, and you got to play the whole 48 minutes, really.
Coach, the ball goes out of bounds. Did you call a play from the bench? Was it called on the floor? Can you take us through that moment?
No, we were just going to go high screen and roll with Drew and AD. And Drew came off and made a really good play, They backed off and he just, he made a foul line jump shot, which he's very capable of doing.
The motion on offense or lack thereof, how big a problem is that tonight for y'all to get going?
Well, it wasn't so much that as that we were taking quick shots. We weren't allowed the offense to develop. And, we ran into that a little bit the other game. But what we have to do is we got to trust that by ball movement and moving the basketball that, those shots are still going to come even if they're a little late in the shot clock.
What did you see from that little incident for the Nets bench?
Didn't see it and don't care. I really don't.
How do you kind of decide whether you're going to use Mirotic or whether you're going to use Randall toward the end of the game? It seemed like you're kind of mixing them in and out.
Well, we did because, we knew it was tough because they went so small that it was tough for us to match up. And usually we would not do that. We would just play our big guys, but, they're so gifted and were so good offensively that we had to try to match down to them and we don't like doing that at all, but we felt like we had to do that. And so we put Julius in the game thinking that we could at least take advantage of being able to post the ball to him down low.
Are these the type of games that good teams just kind of win? And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you look at it, when you watch it, but when you look at the end of the year and you've stolen a couple that you might not have should.
I've been in the league 31 years and I've never had an ugly win or I've never had a bad win. Every win is so hard to come by that, when you win it, you go back and you try to learn from it, but, I'm never going to be sad after a win.
Darius and Alfred both get hurt down there. Any update on that?
Yeah, we just cramps with Alfred, and then with Darius, I think it's a thigh contusion, I think. Well, we'll know more tomorrow. Obviously, it's hard to say right now what's going to happen.
Coach, can you talk about Drew Holiday's offensive performance a little bit tonight? He started really hot, went a little bit through a rough patch, and then, boy, he came up with some big free throws at the end, of course, that game winner.
Yeah, I just told you that he's not somebody that I worry about because I know that he's going to find his way. And, he got off to a great start and he did have a little struggle in between there. But when we needed him most, he came through for us. Thanks, guys.